Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about the iPhone 15 Pro action button and how you might be using it wrong. The action button can be customized to perform various actions with a long press. It can toggle between silent and ringer mode, change focus mode, launch the camera in different modes and much more. Many users either leave it as the default mute switch or use it to launch the camera. On the other side of the spectrum, there are users who have created full-fledged shortcut that gives them several menu options to perform a myriad of actions. I find both these approaches to be suboptimal. The former method doesn't let you explore the true power of action button, while the latter complicates the process to a point where it no longer remains an action button, rather becomes a menu button giving you access to several options. In this video, we'll be creating the perfect action button shortcut that improves its usability while retaining its quick action functionality. To make this happen, we will use the Actions app that gives us access to different set of triggers that are not natively available in the Shortcuts app. We will be using device orientation triggers that help us execute different commands depending upon the orientation of our device. To better understand this, let's see what my action button does when I press it. It toggles between the mute and ringer mode when my iPhone is upside down in my pocket or face down on the table. It launches the daily note in the Crafts app when I'm holding the phone in portrait mode. It launches the Blackmagic camera app when I'm holding the phone in the landscape orientation. As you can see, I'm performing 3 different actions depending on the orientation of my phone without getting any menu style options. So now let's see how you can create this shortcut. If you prefer to read this guide, you can find its link in the video description. For our shortcut, we'll keep it simple. We'll task the shortcut to toggle silent mode when the phone is face down, launch the native camera app when the phone is in landscape orientation, and add a task to Things 3 when the phone is in portrait orientation. Let's start with our shortcut. Launch the Shortcuts app and tap the plus button in the top right corner. Now search for the device orientation action. Tap the empty area and choose the face down option. Now we will add an if statement. Using the if statement allows us to create a chain of actions depending upon set criteria, which in this case will be our device orientation. Now we'll search and add the silent mode toggle. We'll tap the turn option and change it to toggle, so pressing the action button will cycle between silent and ringer mode. That completes our first step. Now let's add the camera launch action. Again, search for the device orientation action and add it to below the otherwise statement. This time we'll set it to any landscape orientation. We will add another if statement. Now we'll use the open app action to launch the camera app. Finally, we'll add another device orientation action and set it to any portrait mode option. This time, we will task this to create a new task in Things 3. We have now created our shortcut. Let's give it an identifiable name. Now, head back to the Settings app and set the action button to our newly created shortcut. Now, let's test it out to see if it works or not. Beautiful, it's working like a charm. Remember that you are not restricted to these actions. You can change the app you want to launch or perform other actions such as lighting the flashlight, turning on the D&D mode and so on. So, make this shortcut your own and get the most use out of your action button. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others so they can also benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and we'll see you in the next one.